So the other day, I was having a discussion with one of our diaspora clients, and he shared a very bitter story about one of his experiences he had with a certain real estate organization. Now look at what happened. I don't know who to blame, whether to blame him or to blame the organization. But here is the story. So he bought a certain plot of land from this organization, right? Made the whole payment, did everything, and the documentation was prepared. But somehow along the line, he was not on ground to take it. Not that it wasn't on ground, but it was a bit reluctant about it. This thing about trust, which is very equitable, okay? But as time goes on, it happens that he has to now call his friend about a year or two later, call his friend to help him pick up that document. That was where the real issue started. Because it happens that the friend picked up the document, and along the line, the document got lost. Going back to the real estate organization again to give them produce another document became an issue. I don't want to go into details, but this is what I want you to take out from this video. I call it the after purchase process. It's not enough to make a full payment for that land or that property. It's not enough for you to love the place, for it to be in a good location. But you have to understand how to take ownership. And the only way to take ownership is not by getting receipt. Receipt is not ownership. Ownership starts from the documentation process. And in this video, I want to take you through the after purchase documentation process. This is very critical because you're not just buying a land, you're buying a title. You're not just buying a property, you're buying ownership. And when it comes to ownership, documentation is very primary. Now, what are different documentation you should expect from anytime you get a real estate asset? One of them is deed of assignment, right? As a matter of fact, deed of assignment is the most important document in every real estate transaction. I'm going to repeat that. Deed of assignment is a legal document that depicts ownership from party A to party B and is highly necessary in every real estate transaction. If you buy a real estate asset and you were not given deed of assignment, it can be assumed they have not taken ownership. And it doesn't just stop by getting a deed of assignment or any other necessary document that is needed for such kind of transaction, but learn to take possession. Don't just get deed of assignment prepared and you forgot to take it. All right? Is your document is your document. Is a precious asset. It should be a precious asset to you. Then learn to go take it. If you're not around, there are many ways you can actually get it conveyed to you. And I can tell you that over 50% of real estate issues have been surrounded around this very issue of documentation process. That's after purchase process, because it is discovered that a lot of people, out of the excitement of owning a property, have forgotten that the real ownership starts from the documentation. See you on the next one.